Well, hello and welcome to another Heart to Heart talk with me. I am John Kuert, the interim pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining me, and I hope and pray that this message today will be very provocative and make you think. We all do a lot of talking, don't we? Of course, they say that men speak about 25,000 words in a day, but women speak about 50,000. I'm not sure exactly who came up with that statistic, but we all speak a lot of words. And I think that we would do well to think about what comes out of our mouths before it comes out often. But anyway, let me tell you this little story. There was a woman who had developed a very serious throat condition. And as a result, she went to the doctor. The doctor prescribed medication and no talking for 6 months. Whew, I don't know if I could do that. She thought this would be almost impossible with a husband and 6 children, but she obeyed the doctor's orders. And for the next 6 months, when she needed the attention of her children, she blew a whistle, and her instructions became written memos. And there were questions and answers that were written down on pads of paper that she had placed around the house. And that had an amazingly calming effect on her and her family. Well, when asked about the notes, she replied, "You'd be surprised how many hastily written notes I crumpled up and threw in the trash before I gave them to anyone to read. Seeing my own harsh words that I would have spoken had an effect on me that I don't think I will ever forget." And you know, folks, many things come out of our mouths before we realize it. Sometimes it's gossip. Sometimes it's slander. Sometimes it's lying. Sometimes there's good things too, and so on. You know, the scripture says, "No man can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil full of deadly poison." And Jesus gives us some really food for thought when he says that every word will be accounted for. So when we stand before him, I think it would be well if we guard our words and don't speak as much, or at least to think before we speak. And so, what I would say to us all today, and I'm speaking to myself as well as to anyone out there who's listening, make a conscious effort today and this week and throughout this new year of 2025. Make a conscious effort to think about what you say before you blurt it out. Determine to listen before speaking. You know, one of the great things that we learned when we did our studies on our degrees for counseling was that listening is just as important as speaking when it comes to communication. In fact, even more important. So make a determination that you're going to listen before speaking, to evaluate the words you use, and to ensure that your speech doesn't hurt others, that it isn't offensive, that there aren't words that come out of your mouth that you'll be sorry for. So let's make that determination. At the beginning of this new year, we're still at the beginning. You know, we're here in January, and make that a New Year's resolution. It's not too late to make a New Year's resolution. In fact, you can make a New Year's resolution anytime you want. It could be toward the end of the year. But make a New Year's resolution that you're going to be careful with your speech more, and that you're going to think before you blurt things out. And I think that that would be a good thing for all of us, for everyone that you know, all your family members and friends, and for yourself as well. Well, that's the thought for today, and I hope that it will impact you in some way. And I hope and pray that one of these days that you'll come and share with us at church. Alpha Assembly is in at 499 Grand Avenue Extension in Clarion, Pennsylvania. We'd love to have you. You can check out our website, alphaag.org, or you can go to our Facebook page, find out more about the church. But it's a great little church, and we'd love to have you come and visit us. So again, I'm Pastor John, and thanks for joining me, and I hope that we'll see you again real soon in another message from my heart to your heart. God bless. Bye-bye.